Right, moving on, he's the youngest American to visit every country in the world. Travel expert Lee Abamonte left a career on Wall Street to circle the globe and connect with interesting people in extraordinary places.
And he probably has more frequent flyer miles than all of us combined in this building.
Right.
Travel expert Lee Abamonte back with us. Great having you, buddy.
What's up, guys? So good to see you. Good to be back in Vegas.
Back in Vegas. Yeah. Have you visited everywhere again since the last time you saw us?
I just ran around the globe really fast.
You're like Carmen Sandiego.
That was one of my impetuses for getting started traveling. Was that video game, yeah. When I was in third grade or something.
Broderbund or whatever it was.
Yeah, you want to know what Fast Eddie B is doing. You got to catch him.
So have you legitimately visited every country there is?
Every single one, even the bad ones.
Wow.
Yeah. We have some photos lined up, and we're going to run through them because we just love to hear your stories. I mean, it's fascinating the perspective you must have on culture. Oh, that's what I think is so exciting. And some of these, you're always in a different outdoor gear.
Yeah, no, I
love
my gear, and you got to stay warm. This is Torres del Paine National Park in Chile, and it's one of the most beautiful places in the world. It's a couple hours hike up there. You could see in the background the three towers, they call them.
Yeah.
And it's one of the best hikes ever in Patagonia. Honestly, if you feel like you've died and gone to heaven when you go there. That place is so beautiful.
Ooh. Incredible.
Lovely.
Next, boom. What is this?
That is Lhasa, Tibet, and it's a real political hot button in China.
Slightly.
Yeah, with the Dalai Lama being exiled and all that, and it's just a great place to visit. And the picture does not do that Potala Palace justice. I mean, it's just an amazing place to be, and the food there is actually outstanding as well. Wow. They got these things called momos. If you go there, you got it. You got
Order the momo.
Momos.
You will not be disappointed.
Ooh, yay.
Tell them Lee sent you. All right, here's the next photo.
They'll probably remember him.
Oh, wow.
Now, if one was to go to the beach in Kenya and you had the opportunity to race camels while other people bet on you racing camels, you should take that opportunity. And I did, and I finished third. It was not first, but I finished third out of like 6, so I felt pretty good about it, and I didn't fall off.
I had you in the trifecta. It's all good.
But if you ride camels, I don't know if you've ever ridden camels before. They're very itchy animals.
I have ridden a camel in the Middle East, and they are so incredibly tall as well.
They are also tall, and it's very awkward getting up and down on them too, because you feel like you're like herky-jerky.
Oh, yeah.
Both ways. Yeah.
And the humps are a little hard.
Hit you right in the chest sometimes.
You want 2 humps, not 1 hump. It makes it easier to balance.
Well, yeah, especially.
Right between the humps.
Next photo. This is one I'm actually incredibly jealous of, if it's the one I'm thinking of. Oh, no, not yet. This is close, though.
Ireland.
Oh,
Speaking of outdoor gear, that is a lovely red jacket I have on there. Yeah. And that's the Cliffs of Moher in Ireland. I didn't have a beautiful day, but it's still awesome to see.
That's Ireland, though.
Yep.
Yeah. You got the Ireland experience.
Focus on Guinness, and then the rest is just gravy.
You must be really like a pro at assimilating to other cultures as well. Do you kind of you get a sense of people right away because you have so much experience doing it?
I do the best I can, and the most important thing is I really feel comfortable pretty much everywhere I'm at, and like whoever I meet, and I like people, so it makes it a lot easier if you're outgoing and actually enjoy talking to people.
He's even comfortable on our red couch, Sean.
He is, yes. It's the most luxurious place he's been.
This is a beautiful couch, and that is a beautiful green.
You know what? We would love you to take that.
Will you please? Can you like flat Stanley that around the country, around the world? That'd be great.
I thought you guys could geek out on tech for a second because Lee has definitely his finger on the cool travel apps.
Yeah, what do you got?
Okay. Yeah, it's funny. I was literally just at South by Southwest in Austin giving a speech on travel tech apps, and my favorite app is called TripIt. And now it's the best app because it takes your emails, all your confirmations, and organizes them into one place. So all your planes, trains, buses, golf tee times, dinner reservations.
All the confirmation codes. Yeah.
Right, all in one place. You no longer have to print everything out and bring a folder or like a clip like you used to. It just has it in one spot, and it sends you alerts, and it just does it automatically. It's awesome. It's called TripIt.
TripIt.
Yeah. About a minute left. We got to agree some stuff. All right. This recent story with United. Whenever you hear about an airline in the news, typically it's not great. There's a couple stories with United. One dog gets sent to Japan. The other one dies in overhead luggage. Like what?
Oh my God!
What's your perspective?
A few things make my blood boil as much as that story with the dog that passed away. Because number one, it was a Frenchie, and I actually have a Frenchie.
Oh wow!
And I was like devastated. And this goes both ways. I mean, the United flight attendant was completely out of line, and like, what the heck
But as an owner,
they thinking, but how stupid are you as the owner?
You do
I
it.
mean, would you ever do that? You'd have to drag me off the plane, kicking and screaming, and the dog's up there for 3 hours during the plane. You don't think to go up and check on him? I mean, how irresponsible is that? Really, both ways. But to me, it's a double-edged sword, and they're both equally culpable.
Yeah, I'm glad you can look at it both ways. You have so much really, to talk about, to boast about, but there is something that people don't know about you a lot, and that is that you are a ping pong champion?
I'm a pretty good ping pong player. In my early days, I used to compete, and I won a few tournaments in ping pong. I'm really good at bar games, ping pong, pool, darts.
Yes.
I'm pretty money.
Shark.
And I know you know a lot about craft cocktails. I'm sensing a theme here. Yeah.
Yes, craft cocktails. I'm a big fan. Herbs and Rye here in Vegas. And by the way, I saw Absinthe last night.
Oh.
Best show in Vegas, hands down.
It's great.
Loved it.
It's phenomenal.
Loved it.
It's great having you back, Lee.
You too, guys. Anytime.
We'll see you in a few months, okay, friend? He's a trip. Follow our friend Lee Abamonte as he travels all over the globe. You can visit his website, leeabamonte.com. You can also follow him on social media. He has some great pics at Lee Abamonte. We'll be right back.